Let's have a look at how we can run reports within ScholarPack. First, click Reporting within the navigation bar, and then select Reports. Here you will see all of the pre-built reports in ScholarPack. They're all coloured depending on what type of report they are. Blue are for students, green are for staff, and by clicking on there you'll be able to see those reports. Red are for attendance, purple are for support, orange are for conduct, and grey are for any custom reports you've created. To look at all reports, click the All Reports button. Any reports you use on a daily basis that you want to identify, you can set as a favourite. You can click on the star in the top corner of any report to add it to your favourites. These favourites are unique to your profile. To just see your favourites, click the Favourite button in the top left-hand corner. We also have a search box in the top right-hand corner. We try to keep reports logically named so they're easy to identify. For instance, if you wanted a class list, we could type class list. If you wanted to see any persistent absences, we can type in persistent absences. Let's go through some of the reports so you can see how they work. Let's start with the class list report. By clicking into class list, we have the option to select which class we want to run the report for. I'm going to select the Tigers class. We can then select whether we want current, former, or future students. And we can show the students, the tutors, so the class teacher, and any features and details like boys and girls. Click Choose to run this report. You will now see a class list for the class that you selected. To print this, we can select the Print button in the top corner. Or we can click the Download button, choose the format you wish to download this into, and then click Download. That will then appear in your Downloads folder. We've recently added the COVID-19 report. This will show you any children who are vulnerable, any children who are attending within this period, and children of key workers. First, select the group of children you wish to look at. The default is all students. However, you have the option to select year group and key stage. Or you can set the form group, which is their teaching group. By default, it will show the entire school. Again, we can select current, former, or any future students. And then this report gives you the option to look at all three categories or the individual categories. We also have the option to look at all students within school. Once you've selected your filters, click Choose. This will then show you all of the children that you've selected. In this case, it's any child set to vulnerable, child of key worker, or attending within this period. We can see the children's names, any aspects like free school meals and SEN, their UPN number, year group and form group. We then have a column for key worker, vulnerable, and attending within the closure. Again, we can go to the top of this page, we can print this off, or we can download it in a chosen format. We also have the option to filter these reports. If I wanted a list of children whose parents are key workers, I can go to the search box underneath that column. I can type in yes and press enter. This will give me a list of children with yes for a child of key worker. When I go to print or export this report, it will be as I see it on screen. If I run this report again, it will go back to its default state. If I don't want any of these columns, I can click the bin at the top, and that will hide the column. Again, this will revert back to normal when you run the report again. And by clicking on any of these columns, it will reorder it based on what's in the column. So by clicking on surname, it's put it in alphabetical order. If we wanted a list of our free school meals children, we can click on the free school meals report. Here again, we can select our group and form group. During this period, our development team have added 3 different groups you can run these reports for. Under Group, under Year and Key Stage, we have the option for dynamic groups. You can see that we have added attending during this period, children of key workers, vulnerable children, or vulnerable or key worker children. When running reports, we can select Group, and you'll be able to run it for these groups here. Set your filters and click Choose. These are our free school meals for the group we selected. Let's look at the attendance reports. If you would like the whole school's attendance, we can select the attendance by year/form report. Select the date range you wish to look between and click Choose. This will then show you each year group and each form group, and at the bottom it will show you the whole school statistics. It will also show you any authorised and unauthorised absences for each group. Again, we can reorder these columns by clicking on them to see what's the lowest attending class and what's the highest attending class. If you wanted to find out how many Y codes have been entered, for instance, we could go to All Codes by Group. From here we can select our filters, let's say year to date, select our students, year groups, and any dynamic groups we want to have a look between, and click Choose. We can see now, for all codes by year group, it shows you each year, how many students within each year group, possible sessions, and then each code. The last attendance report we will look at is the custom attendance report. Here we can set our date range, which codes to exclude, which ethnicities to look at, which groups we want to have a look at, which year groups we wish to look at as well, and how we wish to group this data. I'm running it for the entire school for this academic year, and I'm going to split it by year group. We can also exclude children who are under 5 on a particular day. We can add a persistent absence threshold. We can only show students who have so many sessions missed, and we can only show children who are on roll within that date range. For this period, we have also added to include Y codes as authorised absences. If you wish to see this, click the tick box. Then click Choose. You will now see an in-depth report that shows you each year group, how many students, how many sessions, how many authorised and unauthorised absences they have had, how many illnesses and holidays they have also had, how many authorised absences, lates and unauthorised lates, a percentage of absences, a percentage of attendance, students with 1 or more absence, percentage of students with unauthorised absences, and also a persistent absence count and percentage for each year group. Again, this can be exported out in the top corner of the screen. If you need any help finding particular reports, please refer to our documentation guide or speak to our support team.